Mike Demergis here with Mariano Rivera Jr., former Iona Gales pitcher and now a member of the Washington Nationals. Has it sunk in yet?
It's still very surreal to me. This has been a dream of mine. It's finally come true. Very unexpected. But man, I'm very blessed to be here. I'm very happy. And like I said, this is the beginning of my career. The Washington Nationals have trusted in me to do a job, and I'm going to get the job done. And I guess I'm very blessed. That's all I can say. I'm just blessed.
You grew up in baseball, obviously, with your father. At what age did you actually start thinking about pitching in the major leagues and this actually maybe coming to fruition the way it has?
Honestly, in high school, I think I threw about 6 innings altogether. So in high school, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was used mainly as a pinch runner, and the baseball in my life felt, it was very, very slow, So I felt like, that might not be what I wanted to do. But I always loved the game. Never got the opportunity to play. I tried out for the school at the baseball team at Quinnipiac. I made it. Then I transferred to Iona College. Here I got the opportunity to play. First year I was a midweek starter, and I got hit around a little bit, but I got the experience. My coach trusted in me to go out there and get the job done. Just give me some experience. That's what I did. Next year I came and was able to be a weekend starter, and that's when things started, showing life that this guy can be a pro player. I got drafted last year by the New York Yankees, and that was a blessing in and of its own. Great opportunity. First time this has ever come to my life. I've been around it because of my father, but never for myself. This year, I decided to come back to school and worked harder than I'd ever have, and never really thought about where I would go, what organization, but I just wanted the opportunity to play. We thought it was going to be, in the high round this year, and it turned out to be the 4th round, which is very high, and very blessed to National, especially, great organization, great people around them, and I'm just happy to be a part of them.
Talk about the thought process then. Last year, you're drafted by the Yankees in the 29th round, and you're saying no to the Yankees. Was it kind of touch and go at times?
It was the Yankees. What can you say about the Yankees? They're great. They've been great to my family, my father. A lot of love and respect for them. But I decided with it for myself that I want to come back again to school and see what I can really do. What baseball really had for me, what was in store, and I wanted to see. I want to release that. I want to give my all. Finally did, and it paid off. Now started my career with the Washington Nationals, a blessing. Another great organization, which I'm blessed and fortunate to be a part of now, and we can only go up from here.
Well, you certainly made the right decision this year. You're the MAC Pitcher of the Year, set the school record for strikeouts, 113, and now the 4th round pick. So whatever decisions and the thought process worked out for you, and this is where you are today.
Yeah, I'm very happy that the season went the way it was. I worked hard for it. People trusted in me. People had faith in me. I had faith in myself. It wasn't just a one-man show. I had many people behind me. My coaches, especially Coach Carey, my head coach, my pitching coach, Sean McGrath, has been great. He worked on me all the time. We were day in, day out working, figure out things to.
Yeah, take us into those conversations, really, because your father had the cutter.
Yeah.
Talk about your pitching process. Your pitching process and the mental process that goes into this, because we see more and more in Major League Baseball now. Teams are looking for college graduates or kids that went to college. They're really gearing towards that. So talk about that development you had in college here.
Coming to Iona College, I was a walk-on at Quinnipiac. Missed my freshman year because from D1 to D1 you had to sit out. So I redshirted my freshman year. So my sophomore year academically was my freshman year in baseball. That was Sean McGrath's first year. We came in together to the school. So we liked each other from the get-go. But he worked with me. I did everything I was supposed to do. But the push was never there until maybe the fall of this past year. Not maybe, definitely the fall of this past year, where I piqued his interest in the sense that I was able to get drafted last year, and we wanted to come back and see what we can both do together. We sat down, we talked a bunch of times. We all know what you can do, but I want to see. I want to push you. So we worked all in the winter. We did a weighted ball program that I think helped me so much. And we talked. We got back this year, and he on the mound, he would just tell me little key things to show me that I was doing something wrong and get back to what you're supposed to do. We had little one words, like he would point. He wouldn't even say anything. He would just point his backside, and I know that meant I had to keep my weight on my backside. Little things like that. But the relationship me and Sean McGrath had was one that a pitching coach dreams of. We had great communication. We had great mutual love and respect for each other, and that's the things that you had to have to be successful in this game. You have to have backup. That, like I said, this is not a one-man show. Nobody can do this on their own. He's always trusted in me, and we talked day in, day out. After a start, what can you do better? What did you do wrong? Did you notice what you did wrong? Yes, no, I saw this. And those are the conversations we've had. With my head coach, we never really talked about baseball outside of that. We just, hey, you got the ball here. Go do your job. I'm trusting you. Here, do your job. That was basically it.
Being in college or high school, whatever, a lot of kids don't want to listen to their father.
Mm-hmm.
But what were the conversations you had with your father and being who he is without putting too much pressure on you?
No, he never put pressure on me. My dad never put an ounce of pressure on me. He always was hard on me because he wanted me to do the best job. Why do something? He said, why do something if you're not going to give it your all? So, the conversations that me and him would have were just primarily after a game. He would come see me play here at Iona. And I saw this, you should work on recognizing the pitch, the hitter, so you can know what pitch to throw. He's out in front, things like that. His head is, he sees things that I may not see at the moment, and he knows exactly how to tackle them and what to go, what to do. So those are the conversations my father and I had. He said, you did good, but when the but comes, it's something that you really got to listen to and pay attention to and keep in your mind, because he knows what he's talking about, and I'm just beginning. So any ounce of advice, any ounce of knowledge I can gain from him especially, I was always open to.
Well, teams are always looking for pitchers in Major League Baseball, and the Nationals certainly have a staff loaded with them, whether it's Scherzer or Strasburg or Gonzalez or Zimmerman. They also have Drew Storen in the bullpen. You're not going to make an impact right away on the team, but looking down the road, these are guys that you're going to have to be fighting for a spot for it, and maybe 3-4 years down the road here.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are amazing. They're superstars. They're people I've been growing up watching and admiring for such a long time. I can only dream to be as good as them, and one day, God willing, it will happen, because I got the opportunity. Now it's my job to get the job done, work hard, and be like them. It didn't come overnight. They had to work. So maybe they grew up watching people that they saw and admired. Those are the people, especially now on my team, that I admire. And if I ever get the chance to have a conversation with them, I just want to have some tips from them. How'd you handle all this situation? How'd you get to where you are? It's a up and down road, but every conversation like that is one I'm looking for. Of course I got to fight for a spot, but that's years down the road. I'm not even looking at that right now. I just want to start my pro career, get better, and learn as much as I can.
20 years from now, you come back to Iona right here in New Rochelle. Are we going to look at Mariano Rivera Jr. as a guy that was maybe chasing his father's saves record of 652, or Catfish Hunter having 521 seasons in a row? Which one are you going to have, Mariano?
Well, being a starter, I only see myself as a starter right now. Till it changes, till the organization tells me otherwise, I want to be a starter. It's out of my hands, though. I mean, I can control what I can control. Their decision is final, and their decision is best. So I want to see myself chasing down Catfish years from now, and see what that holds for me. I don't want to be a closer. My dad's got a pretty good record up there, and
he's got the monopoly on
I
that,
don't want to be chasing that down.
Well, either way, Mariano, you represent Iona very well, and certainly your family as well, the first graduate in your family to graduate from college, so congratulations on that, and thank you so much for what you've given to Iona.
I appreciate it.